So in this short video, we're going to look at risk assessment on grade 1 scrambling ground. When we're in the mountains, we want to be continually assessing risk that we're exposing ourselves to, risk that we're exposing other people to. But it's not a paper exercise. This isn't a tick box form. This is a fluid and dynamic risk assessment that's constantly changing, constantly evolving. And what I use is a scoring system. So if I'm approaching a rock step like this one, I'll be looking at it and I'll be thinking, okay, what's the likelihood of a slip here? And then what would the consequences of a slip be? Where am I going to end up? So when I'm doing that, I'm trying to give them a score from 1 to 5. So if I look at this now and I think, okay, what's the likelihood of a slip? I'll give that a score from 1 to 5. I might say perhaps this is a 1 or a 2. And then what are the consequences of a slip? If I fall off this, what are the consequences of doing so? And I'd probably give that a score of 1 or 2 here as well. If I'm getting a total score of 6 or a score of 3 in either category, then I want to put some form of control in, i.e. do something about it. I've identified a hazard and now I need to manage that risk. And when I'm out walking on my own, the first thing that I do for that level of control is I just switch on and I just say to myself, oh, okay, just be a little bit careful here, stop daydreaming, have a look at it, is what that I'm doing. The next thing that I'll do is I'll go, okay, if it's not just enough to switch on, maybe I've picked the wrong route here. So maybe I need to be a bit more savvy with my route finding. I'll just have a look around the corner and see if there's an easier way through. And I try and get people to recognize that when we're out in the mountains, we're here just to explore, just to have fun. And there isn't a right way, there isn't a wrong way. We're used to, I suppose, in sort of everyday life to having very fixed rules that we've got to follow. Things have got to be right or wrong. In the mountains, we're just out, we're having a nice time, and pretty much as long as I can climb down whatever I've climbed up and I'm having a nice time, I'm going the right way. For these levels of control, level 1 is switch on. Just be careful on this type of ground. Level 2, okay, maybe I need to find another way and just explore. So let me just run through my risk assessment process again for you. I'm going to look at the likelihood of a slip and I'm going to give it a score from 1 to 5. And then I'm going to look at the consequences of a slip and I'm going to give that a score from 1 to 5. If I'm scoring a total score of 6, or if I'm just scoring 3 in either category, then I want to put a level of control in. So that might just be switch on, be careful, or it might be let's find another route. And that is my risk assessment process whilst I'm on grade 1 scrambling ground.